Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Just right out the bat, just so you know, gonna keep it a little bit shorter today. I've got a three-hour webinar at 9 a.m. and I still got to eat my 6 poached eggs. So, got to grab breakfast. So I'm gonna keep it fast. Keep in mind, just one quick reminder: markets are closed Monday for President's Day. So just keep that in mind. If you're thinking about overnighting a stock over the weekend, if you're making those decisions into the market close, just remember, we're closed on Monday. I'm not saying it changes any of your decisions. Just want you to be aware. Bitcoin still trying to break out. If you were on the webinar last night, the number one idea was Riot. And what I really like about Riot today, first of all, Oracle, our algo, very bearish today. Okay. Very bearish. So, the markets are a little sideways. Kind of feels like a little bit of a choppy day. So just keep in mind, you can see that across the board, very bearish. We had 2 green stocks. Now, what I do like is my boy Riot is on the bullish list, and Oracle agrees with me as that area discussed last night of that breakout. Oracle is a little more mathematical than I am, but Oracle likes 49.33. I talked about kind of that 50 level. So something I'm going to be looking at today, probably the number one idea right now would be Bitcoin breakout over 50K, Riot breakout over 50. So that's probably my number one idea. And let's get to some Q&A. So Riot, Oracle discussion. Oh, and then CCIV. Speaking of, last night we talked about EVs and crypto. CCIV would be a dip and rip over, I'd say probably 36.50. This is that Churchill, it's a SPAC. Should be doing a merger with Lucid Motors. So when we talk to like a real stock, geez, oh Pete, excuse me. So break of 36.50 risk on VWAP, then that would be my main EV idea of the day. Main EV idea. CCIV over 36.50, risk on VWAP. So Chris asked about CCIV. There you go, Chris. Well done, Chris, being here first. Respect, Chris, for being here first, and also nailing the hottest EV play of the day. Zynga, week open red to green. Yeah, boring stock. And man, I might have to sneeze. And two! Jeez, oh, Pete. Sorry about that. Zynga, boring stock, but this was an earnings winner the other day. And Glue, if you remember, I think we talked about this yesterday. Glue, a competitor. Well, I don't even know if a competitor. I would say more of a sympathy play. But Glue got bought out at a 40% premium. Zynga had good earnings. And yes, well done, Kiyavash. Love this as a week open red to green. Now, when I say boring, number one, boring swing idea. When I say boring, it's not a bad thing, okay? I think, sometimes, I think a lot of people think, boring is like a bad thing. When I say boring, I just mean, especially if you're a part-time trader, especially if you can't stare at the computer every second of every day. If you got a job, if you're busy, you got to travel, whatever you got going on, Zynga, perfect type play if you can't stare at the computer 24 hours a day or 9 hours a day. I mean, you know what I mean. El Presidente Electo. I like the username. Should I buy Gene? Probably not, but let's take a look. El Presidente Electo. Why? Why would you buy Gene? Why would you buy Gene with one and done, 3 red days, and no news and no hot sector? So, El Presidente, sorry, but I don't know what you're looking at. CTRM. Whoops, what did I do? This was the big shipper runner. So what I like about CTRM yesterday, 600 million shares. This is actually, it's Friday. So Friday before a long weekend. Junk, worst stock in the world. But 600 million shares traded yesterday. So let's talk about ideals. Ideally, this chops around early and goes red to green in the afternoon for short squeeze. This terrible stock, shippers, but this is exactly the kind of short trap you look for, where it gaps down in the morning, but holds VWAP. And then particularly on Friday, when you got these high volume stock, if this thing goes red to green, you're going to get that short panic because shorts are going to want out before the afternoon. So, so probably the top. Well, there's a lot of them out there, but this is definitely top of the list for a potential Friday squeeze. All right, my friends. Good stuff today. Great questions. Thank you. Well, other than that Gene question, Dave Portnoy is on the, El Presidente is on the webinar trolling me with Gene. But Riot, CCIV, Zynga, the top boring idea Friday, CTRM, the top Friday squeeze. Markets closed Monday. Check out the Steady Trade team. Again, I'm doing a 3-hour webinar at 9 a.m. I don't know anybody that lays it out there like I do. Have a great day. I got to get some breakfast, and we'll see you next time.